Hello, and welcome to All I Do Is Fail. I am your host, Tom Elwes, and I'm joined today, as ever, by my co-host, Mr. Ali Woods.
What's up?
Good evening.
How we doing, Tom? What's
Oh.
cracking? What you been up to? What's the score? What's the sitch? Give us the gossip.
I'll tell you what,
Got a new trim?
got a new trim.
Yeah.
And
Salt, a bit of grey in there.
yeah, a little salt and
Dress.
pepper. A little bit of salt and pepper.
You see this, Phoebe? Tom's what? But to be fair, you can see it.
Just getting
It's
little...
not, it doesn't look bad. I'm just saying, but he is 47.
You know when it's short, it's like when it gets longer you can't really tell, but when it gets short you can tell. I'm getting a little bit of salt and pepper in
Like
there.
George Clooney.
But yeah, exactly. I'm going George all the way. Me and George actually have a lot in common. Both incredibly handsome. Yeah, all right. He's a bit
coffee pot thing.
Yeah, exactly. I'll promote coffee
Fucking
pots.
love an espresso, both
Yeah.
of us.
He's got a few
George
more
Clooney.
quid than me, but we'll see.
Yeah, you'll be single at 43 as well.
Yeah. They exclusively supermodels. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah. It's
So,
not too bad. But now he's got a fantastic loyal wife, hasn't he?
yeah. I hope that lasts. I hope that lasts. It looks like real love, but we don't know.
Do you think he's gay?
Do I think George Clooney's gay? I don't know. Do I think Tom Cruise is gay? Ask me that
Tom
question.
Cruise ain't gay. He's I don't know what the fuck he's into.
12-year-old Ali in the playground. Wait, Tom Cruise ain't gay. Yeah?
Bruv, you talking about Tom Cruise, bruv? He fuck you up, man.
Yeah.
No, he ain't gay. I don't know what the fuck he is. He is attracted to energies or some shit.
Yeah. For legal reasons, I don't think we can say Tom Cruise is gay.
I didn't
think
say
you get
that.
sued.
I didn't say that. George
Right, that's the
Clooney.
first for legal reasons. That's the first one of the app.
One.
I'll be
Tom
keeping
Cruise
it.
is not gay. We have no idea
Yeah.
sexuality.
Yeah, that's.
And we're fine with whatever it is.
I say George Clooney's gay, and then I get a DM from George Clooney being like, "What's up?"
Slide in your DMs.
Um,
Just the coffee emoji. Just...
You are? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Nespresso, just 2 pods. We'd be like 2 pods. Tom Cruise, I think, I couldn't imagine what a date with Tom Cruise would be like. But I just know he's not going to be like, I like having it up my ass. Like, that's just not what his vibe is, right? He's going to have some sort of fucking ritual that you can't.
Well, so I heard, and this is again a complete salacious rumor, and that's 100% not true, but this is what I heard.
But it could be true. I've just
Yeah.
heard.
I've just heard
Dude,
that
Trump
he has an
style.
island.
A lot of very intelligent people have told me. A lot of intelligent people have been saying. What?
So maybe it was even you, Thomas. Tom Cruise has an island where he lets boys go into the jungle, and then he likes to hunt them. He likes to hunt them down.
What?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I'm Googling this.
That's why Tom Cruise is hunting island. Maybe.
Why the fuck would I say that?
I don't know. I feel like you at some point you brought up that Tom Cruise likes to hunt boys on an island.
Tom Cruise has just got a Lord of the Flies going.
Yeah.
And then he just starts the Mission Impossible theme tune, dun, 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 and runs after them.
Exactly. You got to get your thrills somewhere. And if you're Tom Cruise, you have everything, right?
Yeah.
Not only are you like insanely well, he's probably like a billionaire or something, and he's
I
like,
won't be a billionaire.
but he's insanely famous.
Well, but we said as well, he's got the body of a 25-year-old.
Yeah.
We know that because he...
Has the same body as us, yeah.
No, because he's changing blood.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Did you know this, Phoebe?
Sorry, I'm trying to look up about Tom Cruise
No,
hunting island.
go
I can't
put a
find it.
Facebook update, whatever you kids are doing nowadays. But
Right, what's this? He's got a body of a 25-year-old.
Well, in this case, heard that part, didn't she? But yeah, well, hanging out with Tom, you get to hear a fair few conspiracy theories. And Tom Cruise has got a wonderful body because he changes his blood.
Yeah.
Well, this is
young man blood.
This is Pizzagate, isn't it?
Is that what they were doing in Pizzagate?
He doesn't eat pizzas, mate.
So
Yeah.
this is the
Not
thing.
with that
I don't
six
really
pack.
understand Pizzagate because it always puts me off with the word pizza. But this is what they said about Tom Hanks as well.
Oh.
That they like take the blood of like young children and
No,
then
I don't believe any conspiracy theory about Tom Hanks is wrong.
and that's how they get like they stay youthful.
But Tom Hanks doesn't look young. Tom
Yeah,
Cruise
okay.
looks young. Tom Hanks is old as fuck.
Maybe
Like-
it wasn't Tom Hanks. I thought they were saying that he was involved in
Hanksy.
Pizzagate as well.
Yeah.
Hanksy, if someone said Tom Hanks was involved, that would be enough to put me off.
Yeah.
The conspiracy theory and them.
Mm.
If Hanks comes out as a wrong un, where do
No.
we go from here?
It's end of
if
days.
it turns out
I've
that
kind of
Hanks
just-
and
I've just-
Attenborough
No.
have been just
Oh, Attenborough.
colluding with Louis Theroux
It's end of
to
days.
just fuck baby turtles. Some
Oh,
shit.
I can't.
You know what I mean?
I wouldn't have
That's true.
I'd never trust anyone again, ever.
Well, yeah, I agree with you. Pizzagate is probably not the word I'd use to talk about that conspiracy.
What did you think of? Have you seen Top Gun, Phoebe?
Not the new one.
Have you seen the
Show
scene
them.
of them all shirtless? The Miles Teller.
Oh, I mean, it's
On the
not,
beach.
It's
Ma-
not
Miles-
stayed in my mind.
Oh,
so.
man,
That's not Phoebe's vibe. Phoebe's vibe is not that.
Was there any
Yeah.
topless women?
Yeah, yeah.
well, it could be. But if you let me, Phoebe, just turn off your mic for a moment. If Phoebe's vibe is on the beach, a load of guys down on their luck, bit of a smell,
Yeah.
very polite, even though you can tell they'll switch at the turn of.
I'll tell you what it
If you
is.
say the wrong thing, they
Yeah.
might switch on you, but they're very polite. And they've worn their clothes for a couple of days.
Yeah.
But it's trendy clothes, and they could almost pass off as vintage. But actually, it's just.
I tell you
these-
what. On one half of the screen, you've got Miles Teller shirtless doing his dance. On the other half, you've got Timothy Chalamet, and he's playing a heroin addict.
Yeah.
And he's down on his luck.
Yeah.
And he's sort of a bit crumpled. And
He's been kicked. I tell you what, Timothy Chalamet's been kicked out. If you don't mind, Phoebe, he's been kicked out by his parents.
Yeah.
And Phoebe's like, yeah, your parents sound like fucking dickheads. Then you later meet parents, lovely.
Yeah.
And Chalamet just like, shut up, mum, fuck off, you bitch. And
Yeah.
mum's like, oh, it's just good to have my boy back.
Yeah.
So controlling. Oh.
he's stealing from them from jug money.
Yeah,
That's it.
literally, yeah. Well, we couldn't have him in the house. He stole £14,000.
Yeah.
And then Timothy,
Yeah.
like, oh, you're always judging me, babe.
Is that's what you want.
Where
You
are
want
we
you
with
want
that?
the sexy sort of heroin. It's heroin chic. You know, heroin's back.
Crack chic.
But I think
Yeah.
heroin maybe is a bit too extreme for Phoebe. More like a silly drug like snuff.
Like meow meow.
Yeah, like or a snooze or whatever you put in your gums. I'm addicted to snooze. More like someone who's like
It's
gets
just cat. It's cat.
cat.
It's cat.
Cat,
It's
yeah,
cat.
yeah.
It's cat.
So what do you think?
Would you take that? You take
Which do you have? Yeah.
Ketty Chalamet or
Timothy
Rick Buff?
Chalamet.
Oh, hang on though. Timothy Chalamet though has been in that film.
Yeah, Beautiful Boy or whatever about an ex-drug addict, and I'm pretty hot.
Timothy Chalamet or Miles Tops Off.
Yeah.
What'd you go for?
What's he's like though? You told me about Miles. He's got his top off.
Oh, okay. So Miles, rudimentary bloke, sort of very polite to you, but
Yeah.
not loads of great chat.
Yeah.
Incredible body.
He has read Zero
Commit-
Keating,
No,
like
yeah.
not one.
Right. Well, you all know who I'm going for. Literally, as you were telling me about Ketty Chalamet, I was like,
Ketty
I
Chalamet.
might have dated this guy.
We said nothing in that. That Phoebe was like, ugh. She was like, okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah.
My services are required.
Down on his luck. Down on his luck, guys.
That's it. That's
So
the
if
vibe.
you're down on your luck and you want to go on a date with Phoebe, she's out there, you know.
Shout out a listener of the podcast who came to my preview in Stevenage.
Whoa.
Alistair, big up yourself. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're looking after yourself.
Good
Came with your
stuff.
partner. Yeah. It was about 12 people there.
Nice.
It was in a brewery, in a little shed of the brewery.
Perfect.
And bless up Alistair. He said, yeah, thanks for all the laughs.
Good. Or is he a regular listener?
Yeah, but he's,
Oh.
if you can believe it,
What?
he,
Alistair, you listen to
he
this
said
every
he's-
week.
He started listening in lockdown.
Oh, big
And,
up Alistair.
And we shouldn't have this sort of level of
Excitement.
of surprise and questioning. Sorry, he listens and enjoys it. I don't understand.
Wow.
He listens ironically. No, but big up it. And so thanks for coming down. And I've got, after tonight in Vauxhall, I've got one more. Oh, it's sold out.
Yeah.
So if you're in London, there ain't no previews for you, bruv. But if you're in Durham or Newcastle area, or if you're in, I don't know, whatever, check my website.
I reckon you got a lot of people.
Isle of Wight,
You're going to Isle of Wight?
Bedford. I'm coming for you.
You doing the Isle of Wight Festival or the
Ventnor Fringe.
Oh, you're doing back to Ventnor.
Back to Ventnor.
Tony Lasagna.
Tony Lasagna, yeah.
Only the
Did you
OGs
hear
will know
this
about Tony
story?
Lasagna.
Did you hear about this?
What's Tony Lasagna? Because Andy Field's got a bit about.
Oh, Kevin Lasagna,
Oh, yeah.
which is an actual football player.
Okay. No.
That's a very, very funny bit. But those who've listened to podcasts for over a year will know that I last year did a gig at Ventnor Fringe Festival, right?
The most prestigious of all the fringes.
Yeah, most prestigious, the only festival you know in the Isle of Wight.
Yeah. it's in the top 80 fringes of the UK.
Off the coast of the UK. So Isle of Wight, island off an island. Then you don't even go to like the de facto capital of Isle of Wight. You go to a different place. Isle of Wight. Sort of venues I'm playing. Very lovely. Very nice. I stayed with which I think I'm going back to. I stayed with a sort of bona fide 50-year-old surfer called Jim.
Cool.
Lovely
What's
bloke.
bona fide about that?
Well, I think
the
that's-
fact that he was a surfer or the fact he was 50?
Both.
Okay.
if don't want to show off. But grey hair, great bod, and tops off, surfs.
Surfers.
I don't know what his job is, or if he did. I think he's the type of bloke that 25 years ago Phoebe would have definitely got on with.
You know, I think there's a big difference between surfers and skateboarders. Skateboarders is a sort of like sickly kind of skinny vibe. Surfers are always ripped and tanned.
Well, city and beach though. City and beach. That's the difference.
Yeah.
You can't like that's it. Surfers, wetsuit or topless, and then sort of wear Hawaiian shirts.
Yeah.
But skateboarders, baggy clothes, baggy jeans.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
Life sucks.
and then basically, so I had a preview. It was just a gig there. I was working on the show at the time. But I just did an hour there, and another night I got booked to do a compilation show. And if you do a fringe festival, you do compilation shows. You just drop in, you do 10 minutes, you plug your show, whatever. On the day, I get a message like, "So you're right to host the show." And I was like, what? I thought I was just doing a spot. They're like, yeah. So you can host, right? I was like, fine, I'll host it. Get there. There's me, Bilal Zafar. Do you know him?
Great act.
Great act, comedian from London. He was in Ventnor, so good. Middle act, a lady who'd just finished uni, had done about 3 gigs at uni. That was the middle act, doing 15 minutes.
Smash. Yeah.
To the whole of Ventnor, by the way. It's the comedy tent and it's packed out. There's like almost 12 people in there.
Okay.
And then, but the opener, local comic and local celebrity, Tony Lasagna.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think Lasagna was his surname.
Okay.
Because he was English. He was local Isle of Wight English guy, white as they come.
Yeah.
But he owned an Italian restaurant. So he was known as Tony Lasagna, right? I thought, right, Bill out to close. I did the lineup because I was right. Bill out to close, safe pair of hands.
Yep.
Tony Lasagna to open, crush it.
Yeah.
And then we'll have the lady in the middle from uni, right? I should have put it the other way around with Lasagna and Bill out. A couple of reasons why. Tony Lasagna crushed so hard. Almost unfollowable.
He's doing all the local references. All the local.
It was like I was listening to a best man speech where I didn't really know the bridal group. It's just going, Pete would probably do that with Susie, wouldn't she? And everyone was like, fucking like, have you ever seen like clips of the Apollo in the 90s where everyone's just like, oh, shit! Shit! And everyone was like, and then he was just naming towns. He was like, obviously we don't do incest here. That's Yarmdale, and they're just all like, whoa! Yes!
The like scum of Yarmdale.
Like people were rolling.
Killed too hard. I bet before he even got up on stage, because everyone knows him, obviously, they were like, go on, Tony, go on, Tony.
He was like, oh, I'm a bit nervous. I was like, you will be absolutely fine, Mr. Lasagna.
He does one gig a year, wasn't it?
Yeah. He hadn't gigs. He hadn't gigged for a year since the last festival. Crushed it.
Oh, beautiful.
And then another reason why I shouldn't put him on first, because after he went on, about 20 people left. Even though it was an hour-long show, there's nothing else going on in Ventnor. They were just like, we've seen what we've come.
I've seen comedy for the year.
Exactly. I don't think they went. They were just like, that's like his tour.
You can't compete with a local act doing local references. You know, it's where I've done gigs in those towns, and when people are talking about specific streets, that's when you're like, you're done. You've got no chance. If someone makes a reference to a specific road in the tiny town and people lose it, and they're like, whoa, oh mate, this is messy.
Talk about like the role of masculinity and modern men. Shut the fuck up, mate.
Oh mate, this is messier than James Street. Oh
yeah,
no!
Exactly.
Oh god! He's talking about James Street.
Yeah. More like to get served in Rita's.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, Rita's. They're like, shut up. It was like that, yeah, gorgeous. So I'm back there. I'm going as Tony Lasagna. I'm
do a set.
I'm doing a Tony Lasagna tribute act. Jim Minestrone.
Oh, good times. Well, Ventnor Fringe.
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah. Check him out. You can see Elliot all those previews.
Thanks, Tom.
Yeah,
check him out.
It'd be worth watching.
Tell you who I gigged with last night.
Yeah, go on.
The Sinner Man, Paul Sinner.
Paul Sinner
from The Chase.
Oh yeah.
Did preview each.
How was he?
He's lovely. Yeah, very nice. Very nice guy. And show's really good. So if you're in Edinburgh, you can go check them out. Or if you're in Edinburgh as well for the Edinburgh Fringe, check out my show. I've been told that I'm supposed to be pushing it. I completely forgot. I just did a post and I was like, yeah, it will happen. But Edinburgh Fringe, I'm doing my first debut show. And while we're plugging stuff, if you want to get an extra episode every week of All I Do Is Fail, you can donate to our Patreon, patreon.com/AidedPod. You get an extra episode every week and you get to join our Patreon gang.
Please do. So, yeah, you can see in the first week of Edinburgh, you can see Ali Woods at what time?
5:25 p.m. Underbelly, Bristow Square.
And you can see me at 1:20 at Just the Tonic, Mash House.
This is what we said on the... Did we say it on Patreon or did we say it's here? If you come to see both our shows...
You said it here, yeah.
Okay, we'll get a pint with you.
Yeah, we'll get a pint with you. Them's
One
the rules.
pint.
Them's the rules.
You're buying.
Yeah. for both of us. And
Yeah.
2 rounds as well.
Exactly. Yeah.
2 rounds.
Yeah, we take... Well, make sure we get a bottle so that I can take it
Yeah.
to go take it to leave.
Come on.
But we haven't talked to Phoebe properly yet. Producer Phoebe. Outside of
I feel like you have.
Timothy Ketterman.
Yeah.
How you been? You okay?
Yeah, good, thanks. That was all you needed.
Good.
That's all you need.
How did you both beat the heat? I mean...
Oh, I didn't. I finally got burnt. I'm so annoyed at myself.
You finally got
Wait,
burnt.
let's just take a moment to be surprised.
Whoa.
You're not burnt.
What? Yeah, because I don't try anymore.
He stayed in his nuclear bunker.
I shut the blinds.
He leaded up his walls so nothing could get in.
Yeah.
That's-
Well, okay, normally I'm like
yeah,
that.
my friend's pet died. It was... Yeah, but what did you do then? You tried to go out?
Yeah, no, on the Monday I had a lovely day and then I realised I got burnt. But I got burnt, right, and it's just these tiny little bits on my back where I can't reach it. And then my housemate brought
If you had a stable partner, they could do that for you.
Yeah, you could have
Like
got
me
the
and
old
Tom.
I'm just ambushing
the old
my
paint
housemate.
roller and just rolled yourself down, guys. Come
True.
on.
But now I've got after sun, right? But the cruel irony is that I couldn't reach the parts of my back anyway because of the sun.
Should we do it now? Do you want to do it
Yeah,
now?
we do it
You got-
live.
No, I literally ambush my housemates when they come around the corner. I'm just like, hey guys, can someone just put
cream
some
up
on
my
my back?
back. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
After
your
sun.
move, isn't it?
I didn't think any of my housemates were in yesterday, and I nearly took the after sun out to the pub. Didn't get my mate to do it for me when we were there.
Fair. He
Oh my-
needs must.
He would
Oh
have done
my
it. He
God.
would have done
That's
it.
the most ginger thing I've ever heard. I took after sun with me to the pub.
Today it's not even sunny, and a guy at work has come over to me, and he's also ginger and gone, seriously, Phoebe, do you actually have factor 50? I was like, factor 50 plus, baby.
Yeah, I've said it before. I thought you had to carry it around much like an EpiPen. You know,
I
You
pretty
guys-
much do at the moment.
Yeah.
Tuesday though, I died. I don't know how anyone survived Tuesday.
Yeah.
I was outside, mate. I was in my paddling pool.
Yeah, the paddling pool.
Had my paddling pool up. Oh, just.
Yeah.
All these
Had-
people with
had-
gardens.
Had meetings all day. Only problem wasn't in any of them.
Yeah.
I was in the paddling pool.
I was in the paddling pool, mate. Taking him. Sorry, I'm by the pool. By the pool. That's what I said. Yeah, I'll take you. Cool. Yeah.
Does Teddy get in the pool with you or not yet?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Family affair, mate. We were all in it.
Oh, really? Oh, that's a
Yeah.
nice.
Aw.
We all
that's
ate
a
dinner
nice
together.
scene, isn't it?
Yeah, in the pool.
Really? I
Yeah,
didn't. That's
yeah.
a lovely scene.
Just
What,
a
what
roast.
dinner was it?
A roast chicken.
Did you
Roast
pick?
chicken.
Oh my god!
Fernando's.
Oh my god! Oh my god! No, this was mad. Someone cracked an egg in my building in the hallway, and it cooked.
What?
That's how
What?
it fried.
I'm gonna
That's
need video evidence. That's
bullshit.
bullshit.
That is
Got pissed.
bullshit.
I literally did a TikTok
No,
taking the
Nick-
piss out of people doing that. Like, I don't. I don't.
No,
Mate,
no,
I literally did a TikTok on this
Yeah.
too.
Oh, I don't know if it will still be. Let me. Get
But
my
is it a
housemate.
photo or a video, Phoebe?
It's a photo.
Well, I
Okay.
mean, anyone could just throw an
no,
egg
no,
in.
but like
That's
some of
true.
it wasn't. Some of it wasn't cooked. I'm pretty
Well,
sure.
they could
Let me-
partly fry an egg, and you know.
We've all partly fried an egg, Phoebe, mate. Come on. You can't do that.
Shout out to all the people commenting on my video. I think I made it onto African TikTok because a lot of African people are messaging English people are complete pussies. You guys are pieces of shit. What's wrong with you? It's not even that hot. Blah 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 blah. A lot of that. So
That was me.
yeah,
I just.
I didn't think Adabambo Woods.
Yeah,
Who's that?
yeah. At Freedom for Ethiopia. Just commented on your stuff.
Yeah.
Do you reply to TikTok comments like
So
that?
I've started bits and bobs. Like if I've been told I have to. So now I'm gonna.
By who?
I don't know, just people who do TikTok more than me.
Yeah.
Big TikTokers.
I was saying to a TikToker, and she was saying that what she does is she comments if the videos are when she comments and she links to her other videos and stuff like that.
That's quite smart.
That's very smart. I was like, I couldn't be arsed.
Well, if you hate this, you're gonna.
Literally, yeah. Hate on me. I couldn't be arsed, mate. Oh, speaking of social media, my quest for 100k on Instagram continues for this month. For this month, currently on 95k.
Whoa!
So we're only 5k off with
What if you?
10 days
but
to
what
go.
if you get to the end of August and you get it?
What do you mean? July, August, this month?
No. The end. I thought you were supposed to be getting 100k for August.
No, well, for this month. No. July, end of this month. Yeah.
I see. Is that so you can go to the Fringe with 100k?
Well, it's just because I'm like sort of almost there. I'm just like, let's push it. Let's push it, man.
Let's go, team.
I thought it was August, like at any point in the month of August.
Oh, no.
What are you going to do if you get to 1 million followers?
1 million?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what I'm going to do 1 million. We already talked about what I'm going to do 100k. 100k party at Tom's house. I'll post the address. It's a 5:00 a.m. start.
So quite annoyingly, actually talking off social media, and I don't mind telling podcasters, but I need to stop recording videos in and around my house because people have worked out my address. Two people have now posted my address. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah, pretty intense.
Well, if you have posted it, share it with the Aid of Pod official account.
No,
and
please
we will
don't do
get
that.
it.
Please don't do that because I have to delete that. It's really scary, actually. So don't do that.
What do they say? They just go.
They just went. I can tell you live at this because I can tell from
And
this.
then what do you say?
From this video and one from 3 back where I'm looking out my window. They're like, you live at blah blah blah.
Wow. What do you say?
I just delete
What
it.
do they live by?
I don't know if they live nearby. I don't know, but I just delete it straight away. That's what I do. I delete that shit straight away. That's not staying up there.
Boo. If someone said I could tell you live at this address, I'd be like, come on in, mate. Come on in. The
You're all
water's
right. You
fine.
live behind gates. No one's gonna
Yeah.
no one's gonna break into your house.
Messing about.
Yeah.
Not messing about. That is quite scary, though.
Yeah, with a flipping baby and a dog.
All right. Well, don't tell them what's inside, Phoebe. Christ.
What you could win? PS5.
Yeah.
You got a PS5.
What you could win.
You got to do it. So I'll
Thanks
post,
for that, Phoebe.
yeah, I'll post when we record, so you can know he's not in. So you can go and nick his TV,
Yeah.
PS5. You know he's got a tripod.
Yeah,
It's good.
dog, baby, you know, whatever.
Ring light. Do you have a ring light? They're quite.
Yeah, I've got that. I've got.
Do you think your dog would protect the house?
Absolutely. Well, he'd bark a lot when someone came in, but then as soon as they came in, he would just like.
Don't tell
He's
them.
Yeah, no, he's very vicious. He'd fucking kick shit out.
Yeah, and the baby as well.
Did you? I've got a question for you boys. Did you both get ring lights at the same time?
No, actually, I don't. Well,
I don't know. I actually don't really use my ring light. I just do it by a window normally.
Tom,
You rinse yours.
do I?
You big ring light guy. Big ring light.
Hang
guy.
on,
I
hang on.
rarely use
Is it true that there was at your party there was a photo booth, but actually it was just your ring light set up?
Yeah, well, you'd know if you were there, but yeah.
I'm sorry, I was at Glastonbury. I had better things to do.
Oh.
Yeah. I think a lot of people. Yeah, a lot of
friendship.
Yeah, a lot of people did think it was some kind of photo booth, and they were like, "Oh my god, there's wigs as well." Like, there's props and stuff.
Yeah, no word of a lie.
And then Ali came in. He's actually really pissed off, and he's like, "Guys, this is my job. Don't fuck it up."
This is equipment, professional equipment. It's insured for fuck's sake. Thankfully, put it all back now, neatly. Jesus Christ. And I put the bolt back.
He just walked into the room and he just ripped a wig off a girl's head, and he said, "This is a serious prop."
Who put alcohol in the punch? I've got to work tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake. Right, everyone get out. It's almost 10:30. Christ, get out.
We'll make 3 sketches tomorrow.
But no, yeah, it was a ring light as the photo booth and with wigs.
And with wigs.
And yeah, you could do what you want.
Was it your wigs? Your famous blonde wig?
Well, I didn't get anyone else's wigs. I didn't go. Everyone send in your wigs.
Well, okay, I don't know. I've got quite a few random wigs, but that's because
Yeah, of course you do, because you put them on during sex and all that lot, man. Your alien masks and all that shit going on, and your fancy dress fucking going on over at Phoebe's.
Don't pretend like you don't put the wigs on when you have sex.
I don't put them on when I have sex. I put them on when I masturbate. Very different. And I do this voice. I get real close to the mirror. And I can, because my penis is small, so I can get real close. There's no block. It's like I've got to leave 2 inches. And then I go, ooh. Ooh, Ali, you're so big.
So if you want us to subscribe to Ali Woods' OnlyFans, that's the kind of content that he's curating for you, ladies and gentlemen. Him masturbating in a wig.
I shared your sketch to all my friends.
Oh my God.
I hope people listen to this. Well, as I've been communicating with people, listen to this while they're at the driving range and all that. If you're about to shoot, imagine lining up your shot at the driving range and then you just hear, Ali, I wish you were.
So yeah, clips up and some AMSR kind of little audio bite.
Well, I'm actually doing an impression of my year 9 maths teacher. who
you think about when you masturbate in
I'm
the
just
wig.
saying, you're the smartest here. Something sexual.
Yeah, doesn't sound it. All right, we'll move on to a little bit of news, ladies and gentlemen. We have we are down to 2 in the race for the next prime minister.
Rishi and Liz.
We got Little Rishi and
Little Rishi.
Little Rishi.
Little Rishi and
Liz, you can't trust me.
Yeah, Liz, you can't trust me. So who's it to be?
Well,
They are both terrible.
I don't know Yeah. So what makes you say they're both terrible?
Well, Rishi Sunak is Rishi Sunak. I feel like that's kind of self-explanatory.
And
What does he do?
He's terrible. He's like.
I'm not saying he's not. I'm just interested.
Okay, well, he's fucked the country financially and then tried to pass that blame off. He's just not a nice, like, there's lots of clips and stuff of him going around. I'm sure you've seen it, the one where he's like, well, I've got lots of friends, not working class.
Yeah.
So he's like that. So it's basically another Boris, but actually got a bit of a brain on his shoulders. So actually, that's a bit scarier. And I don't actually know enough about the other one. I just know that she's anti-trans.
Oh, is she? Well,
I thought it was Penny. I thought Penny, what's her face, was the anti-trans.
Penny
one.
Morgan.
Oh no, I thought all of them were pretty much.
Well, that's probably a safe bet, but like I would.
Yeah, all their slogans are "Time for change," not that change.
Financial change.
Exactly. Yeah.
Truss is quite. All I'm saying is Truss
A
is.
carbon neutral economy is the only thing I want to transition to. Fuck's sake.
All I know of Truss, which is actually quite a lot, is that she is very send the tanks in. That's her vibe.
You're a political correspondent, Tom.
Yeah.
What's going on?
So, yeah.
Cheers, Tom. And that was
Wait.
Tom.
Yeah.
To be fair, at least she's a woman. Which we've seen with Theresa May and Maggie Thatcher.
Yeah, mate. We've had the old
doesn't
female.
mean-
We've had the
We've
white
had them.
ladies in.
We've had them.
Jesus Christ.
Christ.
We've had the white ladies in.
We've had enough of that, actually.
But they've called her a human hand grenade, so...
Yeah, because she can go off at any point and she's quite volatile and she's very send the tanks in.
That's good, isn't it? That's a good glowing recommendation of someone who needs to keep a level head.
Yeah.
We've got in someone to project manage this. They're known as the human hand grenade.
In this sensitive situation with Putin.
Yeah, that'll get everything sorted.
That's what I'm
nicely.
wondering. Is she going to be any better?
No, I think she is very headstrong and aggressive in her foreign policy, and I think that she could be quite troubling with the situation going on with Russia. I don't think I actually think Rishi is a better bet than her. But she may prove us wrong in the TV debates or whatever, which I won't watch. So they will probably talk about. I don't know. She might prove us all wrong and seem like a more suitable candidate.
Well, I think both of them are going to be horrible. Either way. Does someone just fart?
No, but that was I heard a thing on the.
No.
What was that? Was that Tom? Was that Tom?
No, it was a little hand.
Oh, yeah. Of course it was, Tom. You in that paddling pool bubbling away.
Yeah.
Jacuzzi by the time you were done with it.
Yeah, that's what you get for eating whole chicken in there. Yeah.
He's rolling it. He's getting into that dad roll.
Yeah.
He's better out than in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Have you started doing like dad jokes and things?
Yeah, all the time. Classic. Yeah, it's just. I mean, to be honest, my girlfriend assumed that any joke I made was already a dad joke or shit. So it's not really much of a leap.
Have you picked up anything apart from I did see your DIY, obviously?
Yeah, so I do things now. Like when I went to a house party last weekend, like I didn't do. What didn't I do at the house
did
party?
one
I chose not to do ket off a spatula. So there you go.
Phoebe's next partner was there too.
Yeah. Timothy fucking, what's he called? Timothy Drugale was there trying to offer me ket on a spatula. And I was like, I'm a dad. I'm not going to do that now.
Snort an MD off a pair of tongs.
Yeah.
But I don't understand this with dad jokes because dad jokes are the most hilarious
They are
jokes.
funny.
They're
Some of them.
hilarious.
Some of them.
They're so funny.
It depends on the context, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Classic. Classique. Oh, man.
Oh, sorry. Hang on. There you go.
Wow.
That's
so good.
Have you ever seen that guy on TikTok who just reveals street magicians and what they're doing?
No.
Oh, he's great. He's great. He's
Meanie.
sort of like the Cammy of revealing magic, and then the guy.
Sorry.
You know that guy?
No.
Sorry, you don't know this guy on TikTok.
I thought you meant Chris Kamar. Oh, Cabby is
Cabby, sorry.
Right,
not
okay,
Cabby.
yeah,
Cabby.
that guy. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, they sort of like that guy.
The young black man who goes
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
He's sort of like
He
that.
said he does that with magic.
Oh my god. There's a TikToker who's basically does this, but for magic. What
were you going to say?
Explains what
What
magic.
were you going to say next if we went, no, we don't know that person. What was your next guess to differentiate him?
Differentiate him.
What was the next thing you were going to say?
Don't know.
So you went with the guy who does this, and we went, no, who's that? What were you going to say next?
I would say the young Italian guy.
That's very true.
The young Italian man who does this.
Davide from
Yeah.
Love Island.
Not quite.
Has anyone been keeping up?
Yeah, I'm in deep with Love Island.
Are you actually right?
Yeah,
we'll
we're
Have a Love
get to
Island
it.
section. Go for it. What's the
Yeah,
deal?
yeah.
Oh,
I watched
well,
half an episode.
look, this is quite female. What do you think of Luca? Do you think he's this
I
controlling?
don't like him.
Yeah, so
I didn't
there's
like
a
him
guy
right from the
apparently.
start, though.
He's going out with Michael Owen's daughter.
What I don't know Luca because my partner's called Luca, and so I see
Just
Luca
getting a bad rep
Yeah,
now.
literally, I see Luca on Twitter and everyone's slagging off Luca, and I'm like, what's she done now?
So they say he's basically a bit of a sulky, controlling baby, really.
Yeah,
Oh.
and he's got just a horrible attitude in general. Like him and Dami were red flags right from the very, very first start episode. And I said this, and I've had the unpopular opinion. Now the whole of the population is catching up.
I can't wait for Michael Owen to go on when they do meet.
Apparently,
the
he's already
parents.
said he won't.
He won't.
Yeah, apparently. he's already put out a
Oh,
statement.
what? That's the only reason I've been watching that, to watch Michael Owen and that
Yeah,
Luca
sure.
guy have a chat.
Yeah, sure, Tom. That's the most blokey response. Yeah. Oh, mate, that's the only reason I watched every episode. It's because I was hoping that footballer was coming to come on that I like. Yeah, that was it. Oh, well, I might as well watch the end now just in case he comes. So, going back to the Prime Minister, I think I'd probably go for Rishi Sunak because apparently Liz Truss is a moron.
Okay.
And as you say, Rishi Sunak.
Where are you hearing that from?
Yeah, where's that source coming from?
From my
My,
left.
from my dad's Facebook feed. Right, I read this thing right, and he said, Liz Truss fucking morons.
No, but it's my left-wing liberal Twitter. I follow. Apparently, she is an actual idiot.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure she's not an actual idiot, but there's a lot of clips of her saying dumb stuff. And there's one time where she didn't know how to get out of a room after giving a speech.
Fair.
So that's enough.
The door was locked. Fucking idiot. Fucking idiot.
She walks really confidently down this way and then stops and then looks around and then
Okay.
just walks back.
Okay.
But yeah, well, but also I do like the idea of having a non-white prime minister for the first time.
Would that be
even-
More than a woman. More than a woman.
Yeah, fuck them.
Oh.
Do you want to listen to the podcast? Do you know what? I want the incel audience, Tom.
Okay, fine. Fine. Yeah, you know our audience.
Black-
I really need to stop putting that out into the universe because it's going to come back round.
They will all donate to our Patreon.
Yeah, it's true.
The incels.
Loyal.
Financial
Loyal.
savvy. They ain't got money to spend on dates or, kids. They've got money to spend on blokes.
And Lord of the Rings merch, and that is all.
Exactly. And we'll do that as well. All I do is rings.
Cock rings.
Yeah, exactly. That's going back into our sex toy.
That's for our next
industry.
biggest audience, the gay market, the cock rings.
Well, we had the double-ended dildos and double-ended fleshlights.
Yeah.
Which- fun for everyone. Use it
Yeah.
with your partner.
Yeah.
So,
Anyway, okay.
So, but just for that point. But if anyone is interested in the non-white people of color leading the country thing, there's a good article in the Guardian about how just having someone non-white is not necessarily the bastion of change. And a comedian had a very funny bit on this, whereas they feel like this prime minister race is doing. It's like doing things in the long term because it's like basically proving that diversity doesn't work because they've got like the terriblest, worst lineup of non-white pale male stale people. Priti Patel, Rishi Sunak, Liz Truss, Penny Morgan.
Yeah,
There was one other in the 5, and they're like, "See, we told you they're terrible."
We gave it a whirl, and then
and they're like, "Let's never do that again."
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll see. I mean, we'll see who.
I think it's going to be Mr. Rishi Sunak.
I think so. Bets? Should we say? Let's bet £10,000.
It could be Rishi. What? Yeah.
10,000. Phoebe?
What? And I've got to pick Liz Truss.
Who? No, who are you going to go? Who
You can go for anyone.
But who am I betting this money to?
10,000 on whoever, but to us, whoever has space.
But if we
whoever
all say
loses,
the same
if we all say the
name-
same, then no one's, and we're all right. So who are you going to say? I'm going to say Rishi Sunak.
Well, if you're both saying Rishi Sunak, I'll say Rishi Sunak.
He's
then.
from Women Don't Support Women.
Or I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Liz Truss, and I'm gonna help her win.
Oh,
Okay.
You're going to get 10 grand from a new father. I'm going to enjoy that 5k for me. 5k for me.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm trying to think of Liz Truss memes that I could make to help her win. Probably are some that you could probably do.
Trust
Help
me.
memes.
her win.
I'm gonna make a Liz Truss meme page.
No one's. No member of the
In Liz
Tory
we
party-
trust. Done.
Yeah,
Boom.
yeah,
First
there we
one.
go.
Straight away. Done.
No member of the Tory party is
Gosh.
umming and ahhing about who to vote for as the Prime Minister and going, what's Tom Elwes saying?
What memes? What good memes have they got?
What's the latest Tom Elwes TikTok?
Meme.
Well, interestingly, I'm just looking up on her a little bit more. Should have done this research ages ago, but apparently she wants the monarchy to be scrapped like she wanted to back in the day. I wonder if she became...
Yeah, I 100% would, if she's trying to appeal to Tory voters, that she will not want the
No,
monarchy to
this
be
was
scrapped
this was
anymore.
back in the day, but like I wonder if she was successful.
Yeah, mate, we all did that. We all did stuff to get laid back in the day. I mean,
Yeah.
my dad went on an anti-Thatcher march. The guy's voted Conservative all his life.
there's a bird there.
He literally was like that. He
Yeah.
was like, we all did. And then he said to me, because I was like, I vote Labour. And he was like, yeah. He's like, I went on an anti-Emma Thatcher life and voted for her.
Good one, mate.
Yeah,
Good one.
exactly. Yeah. That's where he was like, that's where all the women were in the early 80s.
Mate, you-
Like that Always Sunny episode when he's
The
goes
abortion.
from-
Yeah. So it's a very good bit. Or he's a bit in there. Have you watched it?
Yeah.
Yeah, where he's just flip-flopping
Yeah.
between them. Well, we'll see. We'll see who is going to doom us all.
Yeah.
So we move on to our first regular section, which is, of course, Agony Uncles. So this is where you send in some issues, some dramas you're having in your life.
Yeah, there it is.
There we go. And we try and give you some advice. The advice is normally terrible, but good luck to you. How about this one? Okay, this is quite a small one, niche one, but I feel like we'll have opinions on it. A guy I like sends me a flurry. A guy I like sends me a flurry of messages, but only once a day. He's online but doesn't respond. Right. So, what does that tell you? What is your unpicking in your brain?
Well, like, what is
Sends
his
you a load of messages.
job? I want to know what, like, his job, because
Yeah,
it could just
good
be
point.
like that's when he's on break. You know?
Yeah, but he is online. He is online at other points. That's
Oh.
what she's saying. He's online at other points in the day.
He's probably messaging other girls. He's got her in a slot. Everyone's got an hour slot.
Oh.
Yeah, you
what,
got-
Shift
time
work.
slot?
Yeah, you got a time slot. I'll put you in there.
Got a shift work. He's got a what's that doodle? What's doodle?
Yeah,
poll?
you got a little calendar, a reminders to remind you that goes off when you need to message each one.
Could you imagine?
It's a full-time job, that.
Say a time that works for you.
Yeah.
On this
12. You only get replied at
pick a
12.
10 minutes.
It is weird that it's the same time every day. Like, you just get a flurry of messages.
I don't
every
think
day.
she said.
Oh,
that.
she didn't say that.
She just said a guy like sends me a flurry of messages, but only once a day. So might not be the same time, but it's only at one point in.
I don't think that there's too much wrong with that. Is there?
I don't think it's great. If you do like a person, I think that's a conversation that you need to have because clearly she just wants more messages, and clearly he's using her as like a what's that meme that's like, why are you messaging me once a day like I'm a nutri or pill or whatever,
Oh, is it? Yeah. I haven't seen that back.
Like a
I
supplement.
understand. That's how I treat people.
like a well man,
yeah.
loose in your pocket.
Well, loose well man.
Oh, linty. The real linty well.
Choose lot once a well man.
Yeah, I got something in my pocket, you know.
For all the well man them out there.
Yeah, I think that's a bit weird. If it's so we haven't established it's the same time every day. It's just once.
I don't think it is. no.
Okay.
I would say on this one is that you make time for the things you want to make time for.
Mm-hmm.
If he's only going to message you once a day, every day, once a day, he's got a bot
Maybe.
that comes alive at 12 midday and just auto generates responses. He's fed in loads of
Yeah, babe.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, the auto response. Yeah, what she's not saying is the messages are. This number does not exist anymore.
Yeah.
Please,
But
God.
Back
also,
off.
but also
people
I don't
make
know.
time.
Some
They
people
make
do.
time.
Some people just message once a day. Like
I think if they've just started dating, that's pretty normal. Then slowly but surely you up it. You
If
know?
no, but
Yeah.
also some people don't like message. Like I'm chatting to someone, and
What's it? Brace yourself for a sad
There we go,
story.
there we go,
Maybe.
yeah.
Go on.
no, it's not.
Go on,
sad.
And he
Phoebe,
doesn't
what-
even have a phone,
Phoebe,
so
what's it?
he
Yeah,
has to
and-
borrow his mum's, and he can only use it once a day.
No, but like we've already established that.
But he's great at Diablo.
Yeah.
Mate, once his juggling license comes through, he's going to be a millionaire.
He's got this idea.
Juggling license.
He's got his idea for these new juggling balls, and they're going to revolutionise juggling.
Yeah, you need a license in London to busk.
Yeah.
He hasn't applied for it. Doesn't want to bow to the man.
Yeah. Yeah, he's an illegal busker right now. Okay, but
Yeah. And sometimes they arrest him. Has to spend overnight in a cell. Jokes on them. Doesn't have a house anyway. So
for him, it's just a shower and a hot meal. So
So Phoebe, you're messaging someone at the moment.
yeah, go on. What does he do?
all I was gonna say is we don't always remember to like reply to each other, whatever. And then when we do, it is like a flurry of messages and stuff. And then like I might not talk to them for the rest of the day and whatever. And I don't think that's a problem.
But you're all right with that.
Yeah,
Ooh.
we're busy. We're busy people. Yeah, like honestly, it is completely fine. Like we're busy people, and the messages are like. I think it's the way that you message as well. Because if you can get really like into the message, whatever, it's if they're just if they're just powering you off, then
I think that as well, though. I do think like if it's early on in the relationship, that's pretty standard. It's just like a one a day thing. But then slowly it should increase. If he keeps you.
You need to message all the time. But if someone's just sending you flurry messages once a day, they're just scheduling in because they think this might be interesting, or they feel guilty, or they might have sex out of it or something, but they're not actually investing in it.
Okay.
And it does. I'm a believer in like if someone catches you at the right time, you can message loads, and if they want to message you later, that's cool. But it's a mix. It's a mix. You know what I mean? If someone's just doing it every day, once a day. Other suggestion I'd have is like last week we talked about. Try to go viral. Send him a voice note, which is really crass. And just really lay into him. I can't believe the disgust that you've caused me. Do one of those and see if you can go viral.
But that's the other thing. Have a call with them. Voice note them. Like you can change up the message. Maybe not a call.
No,
I know people
never
don't like
voice
that.
note people.
Send him a nude.
Never voice note.
What?
See what
This is
happens.
terrible advice.
Yeah, no, that's true. You could
You're not your nude. Someone else's.
Yeah. Someone send
probably
him
get a sharpest response to be
Yeah, that's
honest.
what I'm saying. And if he responds to that, if send him a nude, you can make them up online.
Do that thing where you go like that with your elbow. And
Is
then
that
it
your
looks
ass?
Like, and then it looks like a bum. Yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh, mine would be so.
If
so hairy.
oh god! Oh god! If someone just sent me,
Look on the YouTube for
That's
this bit.
horrific.
You can do it with your knees as well.
Oh,
yeah,
even
babe,
hairy down
that's
there.
a.
all I'm
The
saying,
least hairy part is my ass.
you know what's weird?
That was so fucking.
Guys.
Matt Berry. Least hairy part is my ass.
The guys will just send a picture of a penis, but if a woman back in the day when I was dating just sent me a picture, a close up of vag, I'd be terrified. You need like some
Yeah,
leg.
You don't
need
do
some
a
shape in
close-up.
there.
You don't do a close up.
Yeah, if you just got just vag, that'd be the most terrifying thing I could possibly imagine.
Closer the better for me.
Really?
If I can see your coil, you're not far enough.
Oh my god. So you want them to stick their iPhone up their vagina and take a photo?
Nah, I never asked for this.
Have you ever slept with a woman with a coil?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you see it?
No.
Listen, I'm a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm out of the
What
loop
do you
on
do?
it.
What's
Oh,
your
just caught my tongue on something there.
Yeah.
It's not like that.
No, okay, I didn't think so. I just was making sure that I've not missed out some vital information.
When's the last? It's been a while, hasn't it, Phoebe?
I've never had the coil.
No, but is it? It's
No,
just,
I've never had the coil, Ali.
Right. Okay.
good?
Good times.
And yes, I am a born again virgin.
Yes.
I got the reference. Thank you.
So I think we fixed that then.
Solved it. Next one.
I don't know if we can really do a good response to this. I'm shifting to London from India and scared that my dating life will be fucked up there. But we don't really know what the Indian dating life is.
I've no idea what the
But
Indian
speaking of, Tom is one of the people on the Indian dating app adverts.
Oh yeah. So if you've seen me flicking through,
Actually.
hello. Yeah.
Do you know this?
No.
Yeah, one of the most annoying thing. So like when we first started to do social media stuff, when I first started to do it in 2020, one of the first brand deals I got offered, and it was like they offered me like not much money, but I was like, oh my god, someone's going to offer me money to do a 15-second video. I'll just obviously do it, whatever. It was for India's biggest dating app. I won't name for legal reasons.
Second time, by the way.
Yeah, and they made me do a little video, and I just sent it to them. Didn't think anything of it, but yeah, I'm all over the Indian dating app website. So there you go.
Congrats.
Mate.
Yeah.
I've got a few good ones. Maybe let's try and get through a few quick.
Yeah,
Quick ones.
go.
Can't stop eating peanut M&Ms for 2 weeks.
Stop being a big fat shit. There you go. What do you want from that? Come on. What?
Well, maybe you're just addicted to peanut M&Ms.
Oh, mate.
Maybe they're pregnant.
Oh,
If
well.
you think that's your drama, you're like, oh, I'm such a klutz. I can't stop eating peanut M&Ms. You're pregnant. What the fuck?
Yeah. I love it if this is how they found out as well on this podcast. They're just... Maybe you're pregnant.
Imagine also no
So
context.
there's someone on the driving range now just being like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, with a big belly in front of them. That's what it was. I thought it was some peanut M&Ms. There's with no context as well. We should have just gone like, I can't stop eating peanut M&Ms. Take a pregnancy test.
Yeah.
Next, move on. Good luck to you.
Please.
What's your advice, Phoebe, if you get addicted to peanut M&Ms?
No, that is my advice. Take a
Take a
break.
pregnancy
okay.
test. I would say cold turkey 'em. Just don't eat peanut. Try a day of not eating peanut M&Ms. And then you'll probably be all right.
Don't keep them in the house. That will solve your
That's
problem.
the main thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Broken up with my partner of 9 years. Found myself attracted to an Insta comedian. #help.
Oh god, this is obviously some loser
This
fan
is
of Ali's.
literally-
Just
I'm
literally
just
just being like,
puking in my mouth.
Doesn't say it's me. Doesn't
I found
say it's
myself
me.
attracted to an Insta. First of all, hilarious that you're an Insta comedian and not a real comedian. So that's good.
I
Also, that you've gone as the rebound.
Yeah, yeah. After 9 years, and now she's attracted to it, the Insta comedian. Oh, mate. So, what I would suggest on this one is, look, Ali Woods, as I said, he's spoken for. So,
Spoken for. Got the old ball and chain.
there are plenty of other Insta comedians out there. We could point you in the right.
Smashing that peanut M&Ms.
Yeah. We could point you in the right direction for some other Insta comedians who I'm sure you would like, who are single, and
I don't
go
know
that
many
way. I know a few.
single ones.
Yeah.
I know non-single ones that act like they are.
Like who? Go on, name names. Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Okay, how about this one? I have a crush on my husband's cousin.
Oh.
Oh.
Nothing serious, but still, it's awkward.
Oh, your husband's cousin.
Take a pregnancy test.
Yeah, do it. Go for it.
Eat peanut M&Ms.
Husband's cousin. I mean, just to avoid a Jeremy Kyle situation, I would try and not see the husband cousin.
I
as much
say
as you can.
threesome. Open up your relationship. Done.
Bit of
Incest, though. Incest.
Incest threesome.
Cousins, though. It's just,
Oh,
that's how the royal family was made.
Phoebe. First cousins is not allowed. If you've got the same surname, it's not allowed.
His cousins, though.
Yeah.
Come on, stop being a prude.
No, but the only reason, right. So the only
Shame.
reason why,
My kink is fucking cousins.
no, but right, they didn't let you used to sleep with family members because it might affect the baby.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're using protection, birth control protection, then
We've actually had this
Well, we have
debate
had this discussion.
Yeah.
quite a lot of times.
It would be like, imagine if incest was legal.
But it used to be. Everyone used to marry each other's cousins and stuff. Didn't
No,
they?
not cousins, as in brothers, sisters.
No, I know, but
You
I'm
could
saying-
date
Yeah.
in 50 years.
So-
Imagine if you could date, but you couldn't have kids. That was the thing. They couldn't
Yeah.
have kids, but you're allowed to
Yeah.
date each other, but you couldn't have kids.
It's disgusting, and honestly, it's like, fuck you if you do want to do that. I don't care. Like, if you want to,
You'd fuck them.
no.
And mate,
fuck 'em.
mate, if you want to shag your brother, I'll fuck you and fuck you. Like,
Yeah.
get some sense back into you. Like, once you've been with me, but mate, you won't want to fuck
Would
your
you,
cousin
okay,
anymore.
put it this way. Would you allow, right, if you knew first cousins, we'll say first cousins, would you allow them to come round your house and sit at your table and eat dinner with you?
Hang on, wait. what?
First, if you knew two first cousins who were dating, right, would you allow them to come to your house and like eat dinner with you?
100% yes and all the way, baby.
Really? And they were
Yeah.
holding hands and kissing at the table, and you knew they were first cousins.
Yeah, but Phoebe.
I'd have to see it once. I think I
They
would.
look very similar. They've got a lot of family
No, but
resemblance.
as in like, I'd probably let it happen once.
twins.
Yeah, and they're like kissing and they're holding hands.
Oh boy!
And you knew they're first cousins. I couldn't do it. I don't
There
know.
were girls at my school. There were twins, identical twins, and they kissed at prom.
What the hell?
What?
Yeah, in front of the boys, and they were all like, "Whoa." And then there was like other rumors about them. I don't know if any of them were true, but
Weird.
yeah.
I always think the twins thing is a bit odd for porn and stuff. I was like, yeah, I want to bang, but I was like, I don't want incest. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not.
And a twin as
Prude.
well. That's a very close relationship. That's.
Well, look, we can put a couple of questions on our story, right? We could for.
I don't think
in between.
boys should kink shame.
We should.
I will king shame incest all the way. I don't give a shit. I'll stand by that.
Old man Elwes.
Yeah, old man El was over here. We'll king
And old-
shame.
Old man
Cousin
Elwes.
fuck
those-
off.
Won't even let you fuck your dad.
Yeah, those fucking incest. No,
Get with the
I'm not
times,
okay with
old
it.
man.
I'm not. Get with the
Okay, so Ali, where do you stand on this? We've got old man Elwes, cousin fucker Phoebe. Where are you on this?
I think no one should have sex. It's disgusting.
Yeah, true. Actually,
Okay.
no, I second that. Actually, born again virgin over here.
Well, I mean, I don't think.
It's disgusting.
Simple as. I don't think.
I'm sorry. This isn't a right wing point of view
I
saying I
don't-
don't think incest should occur.
don't think,
that's you can get fucked. I'm sorry.
But then it's quite funny
I'm not
to
gonna.
wind
I'm not
Tom
gonna.
up.
I'm not gonna let that
Yeah,
be.
yeah, no, I think it should happen.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'd stand by it. That is some bullshit. I would never ever allow it. You can't come to my house. You can't sleep in any of my beds if you are fucking a member of your own family. I'm sorry, that's it. That's the line for me.
Cancelled. Tom's cancelled.
Cancel me. You can if I get cancelled for saying I don't agree with incest, then fine. I don't care.
And now we move on. There were more there, but we might do them on Patreon next.
Okay, yeah, we're doing Patreon.
But it's just how we say it.
Yeah.
Patreon. Patreon.
Patreon.
Patronus.
We now move on to our final section of our podcast, which is fail mail. This is week where you send in your fails. Yes. DJ Khaled. We ask you a question or something around a certain topic, and you send in your ideas, your memories, your embarrassing stories. So this week's question was, what is the worst or most embarrassing thing you've ever spent money on? So thank you very much to everyone who sent theirs in. So we have this from Queen of Yardwork. So I said my ex, but let me explain. I once dated an Irish guy and bought him a €600 smartwatch because he said he was going to get into running. He asked if he could keep the box because he wanted to sell it.
Savage.
Never ended up getting into running.
Great.
Jesus.
Oh, mate. Charlie.
Big up to you, and we'll have that go viral again. Well, people actually, you know what? He didn't have any money, and that watch was the only way he could actually get food for probably his family. He's probably got 3 kids that he's adopted. This was you weren't here for this?
I wasn't here.
When one of Queen of Yardwork's stories went sent me viral on our TikTok, so like 200,000 views. And
is this? Yeah, I do.
And loads of blokes jumped in to say he's he was only doing that because his mum had died.
Nice.
That was it. And now we go to our other ones on official. So on official ADIV Pod, thank you very much for everyone sending them in. You can follow us at ADIV Pod. Leather lingerie.
Oh.
Regret it every single day.
Oh, leather. No.
That's hardcore.
Warm.
I don't
Sweaty.
Yeah.
imagine doing that this week.
Oh.
The
Just in
thrush
your
you'd
leather.
get.
Ooh.
The thrush you would get.
Oh.
But think about the rush you might get. Take the T off. But I
TH.
I also yeah, good point.
Thank you.
I think also though that like it's not lingerie, is it, at that point? Leather. Like I thought lingerie was like a certain like material. That's just
No,
like
it's more the cut.
BDSM stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just not a good material for me. I just don't think that's hot.
You allergic?
Probably. But if she was fit, I wouldn't. I wouldn't say anything.
Mate, mate, take off your underwear. I'm allergic. That's not one of Tom's lines. Mate, you know what? I actually can't like. You're gonna have to take off your top. I think that.
Oh, but I'm allergic.
Oh, I've got the picture of the egg.
The fried egg. All right, we'll put it up on the
Put it on,
Instagram.
Driving license. Someone said.
Okay.
How about this? Do you remember the bootier craze? Boot, B-O-T, and then EA craze. When loads of people paid top dollar to have diarrhea.
Oh, the tea.
Oh, booty.
Shit, booty.
Oh, maybe it's just I said it in one word.
Booty.
They done it in one word.
Hey, do you guys remember Le Boutier?
Boutier?
Le Boutier.
Booty.
Yeah, the
right.
booty. So yeah, it's just tea that makes you shit yourself to lose weight.
Jesus. Not embarrassing, but I hate when I spend money on bad food, like a restaurant that turns out to be crap.
That is really
That's just
annoying.
annoying.
When you see like pastas like fucking 18 quid and you're like, well, there's nothing else that's actually not going to get it, and it's just bang av. And you're
Look,
like, this is it.
fancy pasta
Robbery.
places keep popping up, and there can only be so many. And like, I get there was like a few that did well, and now there's just everywhere. Like before, it was just like an Italian, wasn't it? Just got pizza pasta done, and now it's all like, oh, designer pasta.
Old man Tom.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I saw a brother and sister on a date at a fancy pasta place. Country's gone to the dogs,
Make me
mate.
sick.
Bring
Make
in
me
Liz
sick.
Truss.
Yeah.
Bring in Liz Grenade
Human
Trust.
Put an end to
Grenade.
incest. Put an end to incest.
3 iPhone 11 Pros in the space of 3 months in Barcelona. That sounds terrible. Someone said nothing legal.
Nothing legal. Okay, I've got a fair few going on here. A few people are saying their ex or their ex-husband. So that's,
Yeah. I've got a few ex-men as well.
I bought a longboard that I rode 3 times, fell off the first time, and I was like, oh well, that's it. I tried it 2 more times, and I've never used it since.
Well, good for you for the hope. A £16 Oyster card case.
Oh my god.
What
Who the
have
fuck?
that?
Does anyone even have Oyster cards anymore? I don't even think people use that anymore.
I got Oyster card.
Really? You don't just attach your card to your phone and just tap every time?
Oyster card, bro.
What, you top up your Oyster card?
It's automatic. It tops it up.
Oh my,
And
what?
it's linked to my rail card.
But why wouldn't you just use your real card to tap through the gates?
I don't know. I just have the Oyster card.
Oh, mate, you're just adding an extra layer
I
you
feel
don't
like
need.
it's linked to the Oyster. The link to the rail card saves me some money. Though.
Yeah, that is supposed to be true.
Does
It's
it?
your third, yeah.
Yeah, your Oyster card and rail card link.
Yeah. Well, Tom's.
A
Every
bread-
day's a school day, isn't it, Tom? Maybe that might open your mind a bit more.
Gucci washing basket.
Basket?
Yeah.
What?
That is your followers, Tom.
A Gucci washing
That is
basket.
your followers.
No, I think a Gucci
The only
washing
thing
basket is just like that's like a roadman thing to have. Like,
Yeah,
hey, babes,
yeah, weird,
look at that.
yeah,
I got
weird.
a Gucci
Yeah.
washing basket.
With
innit?
like loads of disgusting clothes in it
Yeah.
that haven't been washed. A taxi for assholes, someone said. Used to earn 35 to 40 pairs of sneakers.
Wow,
That's quite a lot. That's a good collection.
lot, yeah.
I never get with those people though. You can only wear. I mean, they just don't do it to wear them, do they?
No, so many people get. Oh yeah, what are you gonna say?
I bought a T-shirt folder to make my T-shirts look like they do in the shops. That is a useless
Those
purchase.
things are fun though. I see them online. Yeah, those. You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. They are fun. I'd like to have one. That'd be quite lovely. That'd be quite fun. A shiwi ding dong. Literally pissed myself.
Yeah.
Have you used a shiwi?
Yeah.
What was it like?
Yeah, fine. It was great.
Was it good? Yeah.
The only thing is like girls' clothes. It's not like necessary. Like if I wasn't wearing a zip thing, so I had to hoik my skirt up anyway. It wasn't a skirt. It was something else anyway.
Fair.
Right.
So like if you don't have things with zips there or skirts where you can just lift it up, like you're just
Doesn't make a
exposed.
difference really.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair.
An omelette maker. That's quite a niche item, isn't it? Surely a frying pan is what you do.
That is exactly what a
Someone's
frying
been
pan
grafted there, haven't they? No. This is a specific omelette maker. That's why it's £400 more.
When my girlfriend moved in, she made me get rid of my most blokey item, which was one of those frying pans that was for a fry up, so it was all divided into different sections.
That's quite good.
She made you get rid of that.
Yeah, she was like, "This has to go," and I was like, "No,
No, say it properly.
the fry up maker."
"Oh yeah." She was like, "Tom,
Oh, it's,
he has to go.
yeah, that's exactly.
Fry up.
This isn't a
Fuck
good
off.
character that I want to bring back. This is the worst,
Fuck off, Tom."
the worst of all of Ali's characters.
Okay, which character would you rather? Would you rather have that one or?
Neither. Both of those.
Are you Tom's girlfriend? It's a fucking partner now. We got a kid.
Okay.
A dildo, which my ex stole. That's cruel.
Oh god, who's stealing dildo?
Fake AirPods that don't work. Fair enough. We've all been there though. My bachelor's degree. Fair enough. Again.
Okay, a dress I purchased 30 minutes before the date.
Wow.
Yeah, because I was nervous about the date,
Oh.
and the guy turned up in Birkenstocks.
I don't see a problem. I don't see a problem.
What? So she was embarrassed because she wasn't in Birkenstocks. at that point?
What do you think about Birkenstocks and socks?
I mean, no, but no to Birkenstocks in general. I'm not a big fan
Really?
of sandals on feet that aren't well looked after.
I'm on Crocs. You know what would be a really good element to this podcast, and I don't think we'd ever be able to do it because our partners would never let us. But if we could set each other up all on dates, right, off of Tinder, but then we all got to choose the outfit that you wore on the date, that would be so excellent.
You can do that for me if you want.
Yeah, Crocs.
We've got to match you with someone though first. But yeah, we could do that with Phoebe. That could be a feature, Phoebe.
Yeah.
No nose sea salt shower to clear the nose every time I come back from COVID
Oh my
outside.
god.
A selfie chino, which is
A selfie. What the fuck?
a cappuccino with my selfie on it.
Oh my god.
Soilage fee after vomiting in a cab.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I've never heard it called soilage fee,
No.
but that is bad.
A couple of bread makers. A couple of people bought bread makers.
Bread makers, okay. I feel like that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Actually, to be fair, we had a bread maker for about 2 minutes and then got rid of it because no one was using it. A necklace to hold my jewel in it, and they've said JWL. Is that a vape?
Yeah, I think it's the jewel. Oh, so it was
So they've got a necklace to hold their vape.
Oh,
My
God,
God.
that is
I'll
lame.
give you their details after, Phoebe.
No.
Go on a nice date at Pentonville.
A tiny bucket that cost €1, but I didn't really need. It's a silly little bucket. A peep show in Amsterdam, waste of €2.
€2? That seems like a bargain, doesn't it? €2?
Condoms and lube.
Okay.
God.
Yeah, we're trying to get
Incels are
pregnant.
in.
So yeah, we're trying to get pregnant.
Fucking condoms and lube.
Been on my shelf for years.
Yeah. Alcohol-free gin. Why?
I mean,
Why would you get alcohol-free
if you're
gin?
an ex-alcoholic, I can.
Yeah,
think of a
but
few
what?
reasons.
But gin's not a tasty alcohol. Get at least a tasty alcohol. And this last one. One of those fucking machines that you see on porn.
Oh my god!
Hashtag single life.
What comedian was it? So there was a comedian who recently told me that they spent $4,000 on a blowjob machine.
What? What? No way.
4 G's on a blowjob machine. Apparently, it looks like a sort of box, a black box, right? And then it's sort of like a flashlight with bits that move. You just,
Oh my.
mate, that's the future. VR goggles and a blowjob machine. That's where we're headed, guys.
Oh. That is a disgrace. What do you do when you sign for that? The guy's like, "Is this yours?" And you go, "Yeah."
One BJ machine.
Imagine bringing over a date. What's that? What?
No, don't worry about that. Don't worry.
What does it do? Can I try it? No, it wouldn't work for you anyway.
Yeah.
So, thank you very much to everyone who sent us another sponsorship. We could do the official aided blowjob machine.
Blowjob machine.
So,
Oh man.
so all I do is fuck. So I want to say thank you very much for listening to another episode of All I Do Is Fail. Thank you so much. If you are at the Edinburgh Fringe, you can check out our shows.
120 at the Mash House.
Our show's 525 at Underbelly Bristow Square. You can check out our shows. Follow us on social medias. If you know of anyone who doesn't follow me on Instagram, just get them to follow me so I can get up to 100k for this month. That'd be wicked. I want to set my goal for the end of this year. I'm trying to do it in this month. Phoebe, you got anything to mention to our listeners?
Come down to Vauxhall Comedy Club. We're here every day of the week.
Yes.
Every week. Tuesday, we're here every week. Thank you very much to the whole cabin crew that had their flight grounded, so they came to our show instead on
Nice.
Tuesday.
Yeah, you were great. You were
Thank
a
you.
hoot.
Big up, Tony. I hope you flew them all out of there. And also, you can donate to our Patreon, patreon.com/AdaPod every week for another episode. So,
Yeah.
something for you to do.
We'll see you next week.
Bye-bye. Take care.